for the mess. We are 2 days out. You're seeing this in 2025. But I'm recording this 2 days out before Christmas Day. So a little bit is a lot of everywhere at the moment. I've cut off half of the bad stuff. The bed is we've Christmas food shopping to that, all of it. But in today's episode, you saw yesterday that we had a chat with Bobby Munson, and you saw that we were record breakers last season in the League Two season, and we're going into League One. We're going to go through all the predictions and everything, but first, we're going to go through the transfers. Players have left, players were leaving, but stayed. A lot's happened, so let's go through it. So I'm hiding myself over the ins at this precise moment, just because we've only signed, I think it's 5 players this season. I didn't want to sign too many because we've already built a foundation for not only now but for the future. So start off with, we're going to go through the outs. With the outs, we've got Joe Kelly, who has left on a free. Jerry Mawaya has gone on loan to Newcastle United, a youth player, to play in their youth, I presume. He's gone, he's going to go play for the under-18s, I presume just to get a bit of help. He's not a great player. And then Alb Fletcher has gone out on loan here to Elgin City. And not only that, we've got Shapiro, who has also left on a free. He left to Waterford. Barrow have signed Tom Laveley on loan. Yardo Springs has gone on loan to Harrogate. Bless, a good player for us last season, has gone on loan to Cambridge United. And Javon Mills has gone to Scarborough Athletic. But we have signed, as we know, the goalkeeper has left us. So now we're going to be looking at players that we have sort of replaced or brought in to make things a bit better for us. But first, we have got the new goalkeeper, another goalkeeper from Manchester United. His name is Elan Harris. Welsh under 21. He can play for Wales, South Africa, or France. He has got 12 international appearances for Wales. Really good goalkeeper. If we look at the reports from him as well, he is a good League One with the potential of being a great Championship player. That's exactly what we were looking for and exactly what we were trying to do. But next up, we've had a lot of players that we needed to sort of build up in positions, and we needed a new right back. So we got one, and this is the backup right back for this season. We got him from Blyth, who played 59 appearances for them. He's not great. He's not amazing. He's not going to set the world alight. He's not someone who's great. He's a leading Vanarama North, but he's got the potential to be a League One standard, which is great for him. I didn't make this signing whatsoever, or even put him forward. That was up to the director of football with that one. So that was interesting. But here we go. We signed 3 players here who I think are going to be world class. Well, not world class, but absolute top quality players for us that we're going to need for the season. First up, we have got this gentleman here from Arsenal. Was playing on loan at Stockport last season, but in the non-competitive this season, he's played 14 games, 7 goals, 5 assists. He is just an absolutely brilliant on a free transfer as well. We got him as he's a leading League One player, very quick, very agile, as well, going down the wing. Needs to work on his passing, but we will get there. But he is a very, very good player of what we're looking for this season. Next up, we've got a defensive midfielder / attacking midfielder for what we need. We got him from a free transfer from Northampton. I put this guy forward as would like to have him. He played 284 times with 12 goals for Northampton in his time there. He is a very good player. Likes to wind up the opposition. Dives into tackles, runs with the ball often, tries killer passes often. someone that we're looking for, someone that we're trying to get. He's going to be a backup player, but will be a very good backup player because he's at his potential, really, and he's a very good, could be a very good championship player as well. But lastly, as well, we've only got one more signing left as well, and this is for this gentleman here, Amath Diallo, youngster from Manchester City, centre back. Wasn't really, he could play centre back, play defensive midfielder, play centre mid, can also play behind the striker. He's someone who we signed but put straight into the under 18s. But he's someone who I see a future with, multiple different positions, and maybe send him out on loan to Doncaster as well. But that is the signings we have made. If we look at the squad now, this is how we're going to be playing this season. We're going to be playing the 4-2-3-1. Ellis will be the main striker. Ellis was very close to leaving the squad. We've had, I think it was about 15 bids, but I offered him a new contract, a 3-year deal. I didn't want to get involved too much, but I had to with this one. We've got a 10 million release clause if they want him, and if we get relegated, then players can have him for $1 million. He's nowhere near that, but it's someone who I really like. Osman Kamara will be playing on the right wing with Kabia playing on the left wing with Cottrell behind. Knight is also asked, wants a new deal. I'm going to leave that to the director of football to do. Max Robson, sorry, not me. Max Robson is going to be playing now regularly in the defensive midfield position role. I feel like then we've got Jaden Sweeney who's going to be playing up and down the left-hand side here with Bojan Hardley and Jack Kingdon playing behind the striker, playing as centre-backs with Riley, who I want to be playing him in and around here as well, with Elijah as well. Paul Blackett will be playing as a substitute. It says loan. I don't want to loan him, but that was the only way to keep him happy. Francis as well. I think I'm going to take him out. I'm going to put Edwards there with Sean Williams, along with Matty Longstaff, Will, and then Ifua with Blackett occupying the 7th substitution. Carl Seymour, Job, Jack Walden, Marshall Francis, and the youngster, 16-year-old from Iceland. He's got potential. He's just nowhere near it just yet for that. But what does that mean for us? We said mid-table mid-table is round about 12th and upwards around there to get what we need. Managers. Let's have a look. Are we the longest reigning manager? No. Nigel Atkins is the longest reigning manager by, I think that is about a month. He's in there. He is the Tranmere manager. We are the second longest manager in this league. John Joe Shelby has been in charge of Grimsby. Mark Hughes is the manager of Colchester. Emma Hayes is Plymouth manager. Ian Evatt is the Reading manager, former Bolton manager. New managers that we got in. Darren O'Dea, former Celtic B manager, Republic of Ireland. Stoke, Liam Richardson as well, former manager. He's just become manager of Stoke. Former Ipswich manager, a Wigan manager is also the manager for them, and Phil Parkinson as well. Who is the Wrexham man? Is Wrexham in the league? They are. Tommy Wilden Jr. What a name. Plucked him out of absolutely obscurity here. Calvary FC. So Ryan Reynolds has brought in a Canadian manager. Please tell me they're still in charge. It would make me laugh. Yep. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney are still in charge of Wrexham United, which is brilliant. From there moving forward. But yeah, I'll do. He doesn't want willing. He's unhappy at the club. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, sorry. We were going to go and look at the season preview. So according to the season preview, we are tipped to finish 15th. That's where they think we're going to be finishing, which is interesting. Right, so salary per year, we pay 3.13 million. Okay? Birmingham are playing 14, 14, 8, 8, 7, 6, 8, 8, 9, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3. That's us. 5, 3. We've still got the lowest. Leighton Orient are close to us. 4.1, 3.5 still the lowest. 3.75 still the lowest. Mansfield as well. 3 points still the lowest. Crewe have the lowest with 1.9. And Grimsby and Crewe 1.9, 2.9. And no wonder they are tipped to finish the bottom two. That is going to be difficult for them. But finances overall as well, the 5 million is really helping us. That we got as well. Projected just to lose not a lot from that. We're not spending a lot of wages either. We've gained money from the transfer, well, from friendlies as well. If we have a look at friendlies, we played a lot of friendlies. I like to do that a lot of the times when we get ready. Lost to Newcastle and Sunderland and lost to Brighton in there. Drew against the second team of Ajax. Won the cups that we played in as well. So little bit of extra confidence for us, but without further ado. First, actually, before we go anywhere, we're now in League One, okay? We got to look like we haven't just rolled off the street. So, we're still fat, which is fine. We just want to go to the attire. Okay, the attire now. We're not suit worthy yet, right? We're not suits. I don't think we'll ever be a suit worthy, but we're not suit. So, but what we are is we're going to be going a bit of an old tracksuit. Do we do tracksuit or do we do this type of tracksuit? Yeah, but that means me wearing football boots, but this is just wearing trainers. Okay, so hoodie, use club colour, that's fine. Secondary colour, I'm gonna go black. Yeah, that's fine. Trainers, I'm gonna go yellow. Blue, white. We'll go white. Right. We don't need it. We probably need a hearing aid because we're so blind. Badge? Can we wear that? No. Face paint? Oh, what? That could have gone wrong for us. Okay, so we're now going to be full. We're going to be a tracksuit now. We're going to be wearing the club tracksuit. Okay, and also this is really irritating me. Yeah. Okay, so we're all relatively fit. Ready to go. Let's test. Right, 4-2-3-1. This is the one that I've used before, but I've adapted it a little bit more. So I needed a base layout for what I was doing. We are playing pass into space. We're going to go a little bit narrow. I'm not looking to pass out from defence. We're going to go a little bit shorter, but we're going to have really high intensity. And we're going to be expressive. Play for set pieces as well. Take short kicks, but they can distribute it anywhere that they would like to do. High press, standard line as well. We're going to take them off. We don't really need that because get stuck in. We will get way too many yellow cards. We've had that problem before, but we don't particularly need that. So it's a little bit of an adaptation for a 4-2-3-1 that we have used before. But I'm not overly worried about that either, which is good. Right, Darren O'Dew for his first ever league game here, as he's just taking over from them, starting the new season. It's going to be fun. Next season, we could be having bigger stadium. If we finish above mid-table, then we will be adding 2,000 seats a month until we get to 15,000. I have already made sure that the South Shield Stadium, because I never want to leave this stadium, I want to make sure that we do everything in this stadium, is at the max expansion that we can do. So that we can stay here and just expand it more. Well, I think we might have the smallest stadium in the league. I do want to find out. Fucking hell. Sponsorship income, 6 million. We're second bottom. Anyway. No, wrong one. Stadium capacity. Yeah, we're second bottom. 15,000 will give us up to around about mid-table. We're not going overly excited with it, so yeah, it's fine. I thought maybe 15,000 would be fine. We're second bottom of sponsorship income and by stadium attendance as well, so this could be interesting. But we are coming out here, and we're going a bit faster because I've been playing this as well, so we're going to bring it down a bit. Right, we started our first League One campaign away from home. Night out wide here to Kabia. Can he find somewhere that he gives it to them? Okay. We are trying to sign a player as well. I forgot to say this. And if you've watched this series from the beginning, you'll know who this player is. We're going to have a look at this highlight just to see exactly what's going on. Has a lovely ball inside. Kabia. Can he find a pass here? Or something? No, he's just going to run it himself. Tries to beat the man, and he does. And he misses it. Right, there is a signing we're trying to make. I'm going to show you it now. Zach Johnson. We've had him before. In our very first season, we had him before. And we're trying to loan him again. He went out on loan to Romania last year. Had an okay season. But with the reports, if we look at it, he's good. He's a very good player for this league. So maybe if we can bring in that type of centre-back, I already know who he will replace if he does come in. But I had no clue of this. I fast-forwarded nearly all of pre-season and just let the director of football sign and do whatever. They was at the start when I was like, there's a few that I have to get right to make sure that we have some sort of leg to stand on this season. But it's a good pass. Can we stop that? No. Back post. Heads it off the crossbar. Yeah, so there was a few players that I needed. Osman Kamara, I was like, I need to make sure I can get him. I'm not against that, but maybe passing out from the back would have been better. Right, Kamara. Kabia, that's a great save by Gunter. Gunter. Das feisty stonker. Do I buy him just because of my love for Ringanadao? No, Mark, you cannot do that. Or do I? Right, here we go then. Robson. Good pass into Knight. Cottrell. Lovely spring over the top to Kabia! 1-0. One 0 after 27 minutes. Right, boys. Heads into the bag and nearly over the top. Alright, Sweeney. Can't get there. Knight. Out wide to Robson. Back here to Kingdon. Good pass in here. Kamara passes it out wide here to Sweeney. Cuts in. Has a pop and that's just wide. Right, Cottrell now. Swings it in near post. Heads it down and it goes saved by the keeper. But the referee is being called for offside there. Look at our tracksuit. We look good. No, winners beautifully. Right, here comes Sweeney now. Trying to find somewhere to go, and he's already beaten the man. Didn't really need to do that. That was a bit of a poor choice. Pumps it long, and Kingdon is there. Recycling the ball, playing around. Oh, look at that ball. To Kamara's in. Kamara off the crossbar. Ellis is there. Kamara again. Third time lucky, and it's wide. Right, Kamara now taking a corner kick. Swings it into the back post. Heads it down. Doesn't get there. Not bad first half. Not bad first game. Dominating the shooting, by the way. Kamara now, lovely run in the inside. Has a pop. That's a good save by the goalkeeper. Right, we're going to swing this to the back post by the looks of things. We have. Heads it up. And they're going to try and they get it out. We do need another goal to absolutely kill this game off. That would... Right, Egan Riley. Back to the keeper. Okay. Going long to no one, but Cottrell's there to win the second ball. Right, Knight. Kabir. Go on, Kabir. Cuts it across. Oh, this gets blocked. And Ellis was offside. Not a great start of the season for Ellis. I know he's been out injured. Let's bring Blackett on. Right, Kamara. We're going to bring it Uddertundi on. Knight for Williams. Sweeney for Will. That would do for the time being. See if Paul Blackett can score in League One. He scored in Vanarama National League North, Vanarama National League, League 2. Can he do it in League 1? I want to make sure I can get him to score in every league we play in. McWilliams, Cottrell. Kabir out wide here. Here he goes, he's in. Crosses to the back post. Tundi off the crossbar and Cottrell bangs it home. Bit fortunate there, but we will take it. Pass down the line. Kabir stood it up a bit too much for me. Heads it off the crossbar, and there is Cottrell smashing it home. 2-0. Oh, they're going in behind now. Cuts in. Shoots. Great save by Harrison. Right, L now swings it. It's our free kick. Had to watch there to see what the bloody hell was happening. Perfect. Win, first game of the season, 2-0 winners, kept a clean sheet, did really well in that game. New signings gelling together, getting things done. I like to make sure I make my signings early so that we have the whole pre-season together, and that's the best way to do it. But we're going to skip ahead just a little bit I'm going to skip to the end of August, and we're going to start next week doing the September fixtures. And then we'll do little bits here and there moving forward. But when we come back, we'll do Peterborough, Stoke, and then we got to play Reading, and I don't want to. But we love with care. My name's been Mark. You guys have been amazing.